Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Let's get another message to see what it is that y'all need to hear at the moment. As always, take what resonates and discard the motherfucking rest. So let's see what's happening for you guys. You know what I'm hearing? Sweet justice is served, okay? You guys might have felt that energy shift. I sure the fuck did. So yeah, there's been a really big shift in the energy. The protection rituals, you might be feeling them, darling, that I've been doing over the collective, okay? So your return to senders, everything is kind of like, it's working right now, all right? So the energy has dissipated, bitch, okay? And things have eased, or they are easing. You're on the money, honey, is what I'm hearing. So yeah, let's see kind of what's going on. Definitely an energy shift. You might be getting more compliments out of the blue, okay? People admiring you for no apparent fucking reason. They're just admiring you. Spirit is really sending you a lot of love at this time. Okay, so enjoy it, bask in it. And it's funny because every time somebody wants to send you anything negative, bitch, it's like you go on this whole new glow up. It's like every time somebody wishes on your downfall, you just rise, baby, rise. So yeah, let's see what's happening for you guys. Also, if anybody's looking for lanyards, I got these little lanyards. My girlfriend of mine, she makes them, bitch. Okay, so they're really cute. They're like these little lanyards. Let me go show you one. 1 second. Okay, I have found it. I have found it. Look at them. They're so cute. Look at the little flowers. They're adorable. Anyways, y'all can email me if you would like to order one. I think they're like 20 bucks or something, but they're cute. Okay. Anyways, let's see what's happening. Big time energy shifts. I fucking like it. I look like I got a mohawk, but okay. It's also really hot in here. Let's see what's happening. We have the 7th house, Mars energy, and Aquarius. There's a level of detachment. I feel like you're focusing more on yourself now, or you've refocused more so on yourself, which is phenomenal. This is helping the energy kind of like dissipate and move. Self-care is very important. It might be a big self-care week for you. But yeah, let's see what's going on with this 7th house and the Mars energy. Someone might actually want to take action towards you, or they're putting in more effort. Okay? Cat hair, bitch. So yeah, someone might be putting in more effort, or just people in general are putting more effort. We also have Saturn, Libra, and the 11th house. So we have Aquarius here twice, and we have Libra here twice. So heavy Libra, heavy Aquarius, and Mars and Saturn. So I feel like somebody is putting in more effort. So we have Saturn, okay, wisdom. There we go, discipline, wisdom. There's a lot of like tests happening at the moment, okay? A lot of tests, a lot of like, now let's put what you know into practice. A lot of that shit is happening at the moment, okay? It's like a refining process. Self-control, and here's Scorpio. So, a lusty bunny, okay? You're flowing with some sort of like transformation, right? You're practicing and exhibiting some sort of self-control during these tests, or it feels like you're being tested, or it feels like you're going through a multitude of tests. I feel like you're practicing some sort of self-control and discipline. You're being realistic about the people and the partnerships in your life. You're no longer in that Piscean type energy where you're kind of fantasizing or looking through the lens of like, you know, what is it, rose-colored glasses, that type of shit, okay? And you're kind of flowing with this transformation. You're in this regenerative type energy where you're really practicing a lot of care. Your mental health could be important at the moment. You're really practicing self-care when it comes to your mental health. Your overall well-being, maybe you're meditating more, bitch. Maybe you're doing some yoga, okay? You're checking in with yourself a lot more often, okay? There's a primal lusty energy here too that you could just be flowing with. We have allowing and balance. So you're allowing balance to be restored in your life, honey, by surrendering and flowing with something and practicing self-control and discipline. Okay. I feel like you're being more intimate with yourself, with your thoughts. You're being more compassionate, caring, and kind towards yourself. All of these things add up. All of them add up, and they are adding up right now. We also have the 11th house, so other people could be noticing this within you, noticing this energetic shift, okay? This could be why you're getting more compliments Okay? Hey, come on. Y'all. Layla, come here. Y'all playing. Oh, these animals, they're just running amok. So this could be why people are paying you more compliments or just paying more attention to you. Hold on. Gotta fix that. So yeah, this could be why people are just paying more attention to you, or you're being like noticed because there's that shift in the energy. Okay? Come on. So let's see what's going on with this Saturn energy, this self-discipline, self-control, maturing. Hi, baby. Let's see what's happening. Grounding. Yeah, you guys could have been doing a lot of grounding. The future depends on what you do today. And look, of course, they're in like a little business suit, right? So be proactive instead of passive. I feel like this is what you're doing. You're being proactive, right? That meditation, that self-care. You're applying these things. You're being proactive instead of passive. Okay, I like it. Don't let circumstances control you. Proactivity creates the life you want. The choice is yours to remain passive and let life happen. Oh, was Raina chewing on you? Gross. And let life happen, or apply a proactive mindset and actively shape your destiny. I feel like this is what you're doing, a proactive mindset. I can do something about this scenario that I'm in right now. I can always do something. Let's be proactive instead of passive. I'm not just going to let this shit be done to me or be happen, that type of shit. I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to upgrade my mindset. I'm going to have a attitude of gratitude. I'm going to practice self-care. I'm going to get into my routine. Okay? So whatever it is you're doing, you're being very proactive about it, and it's helping you switch your energy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, okay, so what's this, Scorpio? Okay, learn and grow. So there's the transformation. You're flowing with some sort of transformation, and you're learning and you're growing. See that maturing type energy? There's also grounding here. You notice that little plant? Okay. So personal growth isn't a mountain to summit, but rather a landscape to explore. Every step and lesson learned, every experience a chance to blossom. Layla, come here. We are all works in progress, okay? So I feel like you're being proactive and you're flowing. Oh, look at them all. Look at them all. And you're learning and you're growing. So you're flowing with some sort of transformation. You're allowing these tests to kind of happen to you and for it. You're letting the tests and circumstances happen for you, not happen to you. Okay? So you're learning and you're growing and you're allowing balance to be restored by taking a proactive approach. So allowing balance. What do we got here? We have do it now. See, it's your time. Do it now. See, there's a level of procrastination as well. You're no longer procrastinating, or you're getting out of this like analysis paralysis or procrastination type energy. Think of something that you've been procrastinating on, a personal project, organizing the closet, replying to emails. Time to take the first step towards completing it today. No matter how small, celebrate your progress. Allowing balance. I feel like you're allowing yourself to celebrate your progress, and you're no longer sitting in that analysis paralysis type energy where you're overthinking or overcomplicating things, right? Things don't need to be so hard. Okay, we can simplify things. You can take baby steps towards a greater goal. It doesn't need to happen all at once, right? So this is beautiful. I like it. I like to see it. What's this? Be proactive instead of passive. This was a lesson here, because passive, procrastination, kind of letting things slide, letting things happen. I feel like that was part of something that you needed to grow out of, because we do have learning and growing, right? So we have the death card. So there's that transformation that's happening. It's all about choices, the choices that you're making. And here it's bringing you some sort of justice. It's allowing balance to be restored in your life by doing something now instead of waiting for things to either get worse or just waiting until the last minute to do something. Like say you got a big project at school and you're waiting until like the last 2 days to do this week-long project. Okay, now that adds a whole bunch of stress to you for no freaking reason. So you're kind of like finding calming ground, okay, with yourself, with the things that you have to do, a happy medium, right? So you're transforming your choices, okay? This all starts with a positive mindset, reinforcing that positive mindset and not dipping into a lower vibration where you kind of allow that procrastination to happen. I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it later. I'll do this then. It's like you're feeling that emotion of like procrastination. It's all because, so the reason why we mostly procrastinate is because we are avoiding emotions that are involved with whatever task we have to do, right? So we feel a sticky emotion. It's like feeling that sticky emotion, but doing it anyway and just getting it started and just doing it. Eventually, this becomes like second nature to you, okay? So what's this with the Scorpio? We are all works in progress. What is happening here? So self-love. Okay, and then we have the devil. We are all works in progress. So I feel like some of you guys could be overworking yourselves as well. Okay, Empress and the devil. Okay, this is a really attractive energy. It's also very sexy. Okay, with Scorpio, lusty type energy, primal. We are all works in progress. I feel like you're putting more, there's that self-care, and it's really got some obsessive emotions going on, okay? Like I said, you guys are elevating. You've switched some sort of vibration. Some of you guys might tend to overwork yourself to the point of burnout. I feel like you're having a happy medium when it comes to that as well. So not all of you guys are in analysis paralysis where you're procrastinating all the time. Some of you guys are quite the opposite where you're overworking yourself and don't know when to take a break. I feel like you guys are learning and growing and becoming more self-sufficient even. Okay, rest. When you are rested and well rested, you know, you get more done in a shorter amount of time. The quality is better. Okay, so it's not the quantity of things that you have to do and things that you're getting done. It's the quality of the experience, right? So I feel like you're pouring back into yourself at this time, and it is obsessively attractive. Like we're talking hot. Capricorn energies here with the Empress. We also have Saturn here with Death and the Lovers, which is also a choices, right? Your choices. I am getting choices with this. I'm also getting a lot of self-love with the Ace of Cups and the Lovers. Okay. So we're allowing balance to be restored by doing it now. Four of Cups, see, avoiding the emotion. Ace of Wands, not wanting to do something because we're avoiding an emotion, right? I feel like you're feeling this feeling of, oh, I just don't want to do it. I'm not feeling like it. You know, I don't want to go and do that. Like say you have to go out and run an errand, but to go and run the errand, you have to put on clothes, you have to tie your hair up, you have to put on shoes, and you're like thinking of all the little things just to get to that one big thing. And I feel like, you're no longer going to be doing that. You're going to be having a more of a positive and more optimistic mindset where you're not thinking about things and doing little things as such a drag, right? It's just such a drag. I got to do this. Like, you know, you're kind of pulling yourself out of that energy by having that attitude of gratitude and that positive mindset and not thinking about it too much. Because if we sit there and we think about something a little too much, we end up not doing it, right? Because we are overthinking it or we're analyzing it too much, and then time passes by, and maybe I'll scroll on my phone for a little bit before I do it, and next thing you know, 3 hours went by. So you're no longer putting things off, you're doing it then and there. Okay, and this is what's changing your energy. Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Pentacles. This is what's changing your energy by doing things now, not sitting, not waiting until things get worse, until you absolutely have to do it, right? It's like an overflowing garbage can, right? You know you got to take the garbage out, but you don't do it until it's overflowing and then falling on the floor. So things like this, okay? Two of Wands. So let's see what's going on. That Mars energy, you're definitely taking action, okay? The 7th house and Libra, that's giving balance. So definitely some balance is being restored here. Okay, and the Aquarius energy could be that star card energy, so it could be very healing. Like you're healing your vibration, you're healing your emotions through these tasks that you're doing, right? By not procrastinating things, right? So we have you're glowing with spiritual strength, perfect. Standing up for yourself, perfect. Love it, bitch. And then we have radical self-starter, the ability to create and maintain anything. Fuck yeah. All right, chaw, dude. So let's see what's going on. Baby, I'll get one more. Someone here. Okay, I gotta hurry. Oh, fuck. Okay, let me hurry. Oh, I gotta cook dinner. So much to do. Okay. It's funny as I'm talking about this. Unhappy family dynamic and home life. Okay. So I feel like somebody's doing something about it. I've lost it up all night because there's an unhappy family dynamic or not home life. Like, I feel like somebody's actually doing something about it now. All right? If you're unhappy in a situation, somebody is doing something about it because they're not happy with it. All right. And instead of just sitting there, someone is standing up to themselves standing up for themselves against a unhappy family life. Okay. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to procrastinate. I'm not going to say anything. You know what? No, I'm going to take action now because I know I'm not happy. I'm going to have that attitude of gratitude and I'm going to do something about it. I'm not going to sit here and ponder and wait until things get absolutely horrid. No, I'm going to do something about it. All right. So this is that, I'm no longer waiting for things to get worse. Okay, pretty much. Gained and earned wisdom through experiences. There's Saturn. Wisdom. Okay, gained and earned wisdom through the choices and experiences of being proactive instead of passive. If we are passive with things, it ends up getting worse, and then we end up getting stuck in this type of energy, the Four of Cups, and then our vibration goes down. And then what are we attracting? Nothing but crap. Nothing but crap. Making us feel like more of a crap. Okay? So we're no longer waiting for things to get bad before we do something, okay? So you're glowing with spiritual strength. What's this? Ace of Cups. There's the Scorpio energy. And the Knight of Wands. Passion. Okay? You're getting the fuck up out of there. Magician and the Six of Swords. You're choosing peace, honey. I'm out. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm not going to wait. Do I got to change to make a change? Yeah. Okay, so this Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands, you're pursuing something passionately. This is passion. This is getting up. You're doing it now. The Knight of Wands is fast. Not as fast as the Knight of Swords, but at least they got some head on his shoulders, okay? So you're doing something quickly. This Ace of Cups, this self-love that you're pouring into yourself. You're no longer waiting until things get really bad. If you feel like you're going down and down, you're like, oh, fuck, self-care. You're not waiting for a whole ass manic episode or a depressive state to whack you into like, oh my God, I should probably do some self-care. You're not doing that anymore. You're kind of like, you're not leaving it, right? If you're feeling like your mood is down or if you need a little bit of tender love and care, you're acting upon that, okay? You're not waiting for nothing to get worse. Keep getting that, okay? And you're also choosing peace. So with that Ace of Cups, we're all works in progress. You're glowing with spiritual strength. Reina and Layla. Hey, stop. Layla, you went in there to play, bro. The fuck? Hold on. Okay. Where were we, guys? Where were we? All right, here we go. Standing up for yourself. Okay, so we're standing up for you. Okay, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, Seven of Swords. So this is sneaky behavior. Okay, Three of Pentacles. It's almost giving like people working against you. I feel like you're standing up for yourself now, right? Teaming up against you or collaborating and stuff like that. I feel like you're standing up for yourself now. You're choosing yourself, okay? You're not waiting for things to get really, really bad with that Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords, okay? That's quick to lie. Quick to lie to say everything's fine, and it's not fine. Reina and Layla. My goodness. You had to pick right now to play? Okay, so you're not doing that no more. Okay, you're not going to sit there and let people just quickly lie to your face. There's a choice here, okay? Doing it now. Confronting something with the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Swords. That's like quick lying, like quick on their feet to lie, right? It's like an impulsive liar. Somebody who's just like, blah, 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 doesn't even think what they're saying. They just lie, blah, 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 right? So I feel like you're making a choice here. So instead of letting the lies build up, even though you know the truth, you're standing up for yourself and you're like, you know what? Fuck this. All right, I'm confronting a situation right now because I'm not going to let it get to this point where I'm feeling like a sack of shit because you're sitting there lying through your teeth. Okay? Radical self-starter. Hold on. Okay, so radical self-starter and ability to create and maintain anything. Like I said, the lies kind of build up, right? And they also build up within yourself. It's like, I'm okay with this. I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait. But you're lying to yourself, right? So you're no longer doing that. Radical self-starter, ability to create and maintain anything. Hangman. This is what you're looking at yourself as now. This is delays as well. Okay. So the Magician. So this is all about a mindset. You're changing your mindset to look at something a whole lot different. Okay, you're saying, you know what, I can manifest anything. I can get myself out of this situation. I don't need to deal with this. I don't need to deal with the constant lies, the unhappy family dynamic. I don't have to wait and see for things to get worse. I can do something about it right fucking now. And you know what? I'm fucking gonna. So that's the mindset that you're shifting yourself into. Okay. Unhappy family or dynamic or home life. Unhappy home life, right? So the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Chariot, you're moving. There's a strategy here. Ace of Swords, you found clarity. Okay, you're looking at things like, hey, I can do this all on my own. Like, I don't need to be unhappy here. Okay, 9 of Pentacles is someone who's living in a life of luxury. Okay, they have their own. They're independent. They have their own income and they pay their own bills. So what am I doing here? I don't got to be here. I don't got to put up with this shit. I can do it. I can do it myself. And if you're not there yet, you're a radical self-starter and you can create and maintain anything, honey. So that hangman and that perspective switch that you're about to come into or that you're going into right now is going to bring you out of this unhappy dynamic or home life where you have your own. She's looking like she's balling. She's fucking balling. All right. Or you did get yourself out of this because you found the truth and now you're living a life of luxury. You're living your life as a wish fulfillment. Okay. 3 of Cups, you're celebrating yourself because you closed out a cycle with the world. Maybe you moved out. Okay. And now you're living this nice lifestyle because you decided to take action and you're allowing balance to be restored in your life. Okay. Or maybe you're not happy with something even though you're at the 9 of Pentacles. That could be a thing too. You pay your own bills, you have your own shit, you do your own thing, you're very independent, you're living life very comfortably, but there's still an unhappy home dynamic or a family life. It's because we're not looking at the things that we're grateful for. We're looking at all the little tasks that we got to do, right? It's just a simple mindset switch, right? Instead of like procrastinating on things. Procrastination kind of makes you feel dull. So even though we have like all of this to do around the house because we're in the 9 of Pentacles, procrastination, all of a sudden the laundry's building up. All of a sudden the floors need to be cleaned. And, you know, we're living this grand life, like this really good, comfortable life, but we're allowing shit to pile up, which is having an effect on your mood. Okay. So yeah, you could be living in a very comfortable lifestyle right now, but you're just allowing things to pile up due to procrastination, which is having an effect on your mood, okay? So that it could be also why your vibration is kind of like teetering a little bit into that 4 of Cups energy, okay? So this is all about taking action right away instead of letting things kind of just pile up on yourself, right? So I've lost it up all night. What's this about? So this could be affecting your sleep schedule. We have the Page of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords, which is like a betrayal. Here's that 9 of Cups, which came with this unhappy family dynamic or home life. I've been up all night. So listen, people could be around in the house not letting you sleep. Things are not letting you sleep. You're getting a loss of sleep. This 10 of Swords, though, and the Page of Pentacles. And then we had that Knight of Swords with the 7 of Swords. Standing up for yourself. I've lost it. I'm up all night. Okay, so maybe somebody is not respecting your boundaries or they're keeping you up. They're being loud when you're trying to sleep. You could be living with roommates. So there's something going on in the home that's also affecting your sleep schedule or your moods or your ability to get shit done. Okay. What exactly is that 10 of Swords? The 2 of Wands and the Fool with the Empress. Okay, so that's ending a situation. You're done. Finito. We're done. We're done here. Okay. People could be lying straight to your face, like I didn't have time to put my part of the house cleaning in. Like say someone has to take out garbage because it's their day to do the garbage, right? But they didn't do it and they lied and lie. Oh, I had this to do and I had that to do. But ultimately you're picking up the slack for people. I feel like you're standing up for yourself and you're no longer putting other people's responsibilities on your shoulders. You're deadheading it. So that could also be a scenario for quite a number of you actually. And if this is like you moving out of a house, I see you guys doing that and going out and living on your own. You're no longer allowing people to kind of just lie, or you're not lying to yourself anymore that this is okay. I'll get through this. This is all right. So I feel like there's a lot of shifts that are happening because you're deciding to no longer sit on something and wait until something gets better, right? Because it's not going to get better. So I feel like you're no longer procrastinating your decisions and you're taking action right then and there. Gained wisdom through experiences. What's this? The Knight of Pentacles. So it's been a long time. There's the Empress, okay? We have the Empress and we have the Pre-Empress card, okay? Bitch, you're doing the damn thing, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is also something that's very grounded, okay? We also have be proactive instead of passive, right? If you have to move slowly in order to get things done, at least you're moving. That's some type of movement. Doesn't matter how slow, doesn't matter how little, right? It's all about doing that first little step, getting it going, getting that ball rolling, right? And same with the mindset. Start small. You start small, it snowballs into something bigger, okay? So yeah, that's what I see for you guys right now. I feel like you are shifting out of this type of energy and you're really going to be taking a hold of your own decisions and your own choices. And you're no longer just going to let things kind of slide anymore or just sit in the back pocket or sweep it under the rug. Okay? So if that resonated with you guys, my babes, hit up that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the motherfucking Vibe Tribe. And I'll see you guys down below in the comment section. Bye for now.